Namaste, beautiful beings. This is Belinda Pearl, and welcome to this Oracular Consciousness session. Today, we'll kind of look at where we're going. We have a lunar eclipse, full eclipse coming our way with a full moon in Scorpio. So there's something around the corner that really needs us to delve deeper in, as well as we leapt into Mercury retrograde. So how's that working for you? What is coming up for review for you? And it starts in the energy of Gemini. So Mercury's home in its own house, really wants to be there. But that's the level of your mind and the things that you've been gathering and learning and getting to know about you and your unique self. And what is the message that you wish to share? So maybe the Mercury retrograde period will actually help you find insight into you. So let us dive into the cards and see what the cards have to offer. This is irregular consciousness. So as we draw a card, the energy that comes through is what actually gets shared with you. It's a transmission of light. While you're listening to this, make sure that you subscribe, say hello, and click that bell icon to get a little update or insight when I share updates. So let's take a moment here, close your eyes, find your breath. Allow yourself just to be in the space. Just remembering who you are and why you are here. And if you don't know who that is, that's okay too, at least for now. I'm sure we will discover who you are as we go along this path and this journey together. Take another deep breath in and just sigh the breath out. And in this space, we call upon the Divine Oracle to share her wisdom with us so that we receive all that we need and all that we need to know now. We thank you. Let us see what is coming up for us. It says the return, a new story, you decide, alignment, it's coming together. So we're on this path. We've been on this for a long time. My soul has been on this. It's not something new. Unless you feel like you're waking up for the first time in this life, like you feel like you've been asleep and all of a sudden the world seems different. What you want is different. How you perceive the world is different. And that's good. If you're in that point, congratulations. And it's time for you to really dive a little bit deeper into what is being offered to you. And life will always change. But wherever you are in the path, it's time. It says a new story. I did a reading just before this, and it was energy coming from Sophia, the Divine Mother, and it was activating us, the codes within us, the seed, the divine seed within us, activating that. And that is your discernment, your truth that you want to bring forward. So when we go and we start a new story, because that seed is saying we're ready to actually burst forward and begin a new journey, flower into something beautiful. And as the seed, what do you want to bring with you into this world? What can you ask to support you and to nourish you and to nurture you? And so as you start this new story, you decide what it is. You discern for yourself what is true for you. It says alignment. How do you want to be in alignment with your true self, with your soul self? Have you been wandering around this world confused about what it is that you're supposed to do? And trust me, that answer, I think that's one thing that we continue to search for, because we get to the point where we think that we've answering that question, yet then it seems that it opens a whole new door and a whole new story. And really what we're doing is we're aligning and realigning with the divine truth of who we are. And it's a blessing is coming through. This is a beautiful pink rose that is actually anointing us, anointing your mind. So maybe during this Mercury retrograde period, we can really anoint our mind and align our minds with divine guidance. Also, that's Scorpio full moon, the lunar eclipse. This is the powerful time of what you're going to release, and then open yourself up to receive something that aligns you with your truth. It says it's coming together. So there's nothing to really worry about. It's time to really let go. As long as you're doing your work, you're showing up every day, you're taking your cushion every day, you're sitting quietly, taking a moment just to step outside the world. even if it's a minute or 2 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever you can do, or taking a walk in the park. Remember, we don't always have to sit on the meditation cushion. We can actually, in fact, go for a walk and let that be our meditation. We can listen to music or we can sing, and that can be a meditation too. So, what new story are you inviting in as we literally eclipse out of our life what we no longer need at this time of a full moon? Dark secrets that have been lost in the caverns of the mind, and we're going to bring them forward. We're going to review them clearly with that Gemini mind and say, you know what? I don't want to bring these old things with me. I'm deciding to start a new story, be anointed with the divine essence that is. And this is what's coming through. It's actually pouring down upon us and it's changing us at such a deep level. It says the return. That part of ourselves that we feel that we've lost is coming back into our being. So feel yourself being saturated and loved and nurtured, because this is the time for you to feel saturated, loved, and nurtured. I'm going to leave you with that and allow yourself just to saturate that. Watch this again so you can feel and receive all the transmissions that have been shared with you. Again, this is Belinda Pro. I look forward to seeing you, and make sure you subscribe and say hello, and I'll see you all again soon. Namaste.